off National CPR and AED Awareness Week. In 2023, the American Heart Association and the Lexington Fire Department teamed up in an effort to improve survival rates from out-of-hospital cardiac arrests. As part of that, we focused on educating more people in hands-only CPR. Together, we co-funded mannequins for each of Lexington's 24 fire stations and began a campaign called Lex Save Lives, encouraging people to stop by a fire station and learn hands-only CPR. It has been such a fun campaign, with Mayor Gorton and Chief Wells, alongside many other leaders, including city council members, recording videos of themselves learning CPR and challenging others to do so too. I want to thank those leaders for helping us to elevate this opportunity and for building awareness across our city. In addition to our work together, many other organizations have also answered the call to build awareness around the need for more folks to learn CPR. All of our hospitals, Project Adam, and a whole host of volunteer leaders have stepped up to both provide CPR education and to encourage their employees, their coworkers, and families to learn. It takes all of us in our community to make effective change. It is so important for us to continue this work and to encourage people to learn hands-only CPR. 7 in 10 people in the United States say they do not feel comfortable to act in the face of a cardiac emergency. As a result, less than half of the people who need bystander CPR whenever they have a cardiac event don't receive it. I'm pleased that we are continuing these efforts in Lexington and excited that we are making a lot of progress here. To share more about that progress, it is my honor to introduce Chief Jason Wells with the Lexington Fire Department.
All right, well, thank you all for being here, and it's absolutely a pleasure to be here on this beautiful Monday. So I have the great honor of being here with our wonderful mayor, our fantastic partners with the American Heart Association, and we are sharing some good news with you today and to kick off CPR and AED Awareness Week. So the statistic that we want to share with you is prior to our collaboration, the rate of bystander CPR in Lexington was approximately 7%. Today, I can tell you that it is at 18%. And that shows how important partnerships and collaboration are. With the support of Mayor Gorton, Commissioner Armstrong, our LFUCG leadership, this division has joined with the American Heart Association to promote and teach hands-only CPR to anyone and everyone that we can catch. This initiative is not just a blip on the radar. This is a meaningful initiative that translates directly to lives saved. Bystander CPR can double or triple an individual's chances of survival in the event of cardiac arrest. The more people that we can collectively reach and train, the more lives that will be saved. As a resident of Lexington and as your fire chief, I am so proud of our community. The increase that we have seen in bystander CPR is both humbling and encouraging. I should also mention how very proud I am of the amazing members of this department. Members like Captain Mike Kinney back there, who emailed me just before this initiative started and said, I have an idea. We should put mannequins in every fire station and teach anybody that comes through the doors hands-only CPR. It is that kind of initiative and dedication to saving lives that makes our community and our organization so very special. While we have much to be proud of, we still have lots of work to do. The LFD and the LFUCG leadership, and considering our mayor is a registered nurse, I can guarantee you she's not going to let us let up on this initiative. We will continue to promote and teach hands-only CPR as long as there's a need. Thank you all for what you do, and together, let's keep building a community of lifesavers. Thank you. Thank you very much, and it's now my pleasure to introduce our mayor, Linda Gorton.
Thank you very much, Chief. Good morning, everyone. I first want to thank the American Heart Association for recognizing the great work of our fire department with this wonderful, wonderful news. Increasing the bystander CPR rate means increasing the number of people who survive heart attacks and other incidents. It's just plain and simple. We're saving lives. As the chief mentioned, I am a registered nurse, and I do understand how important CPR is and how important it is for people, bystanders, to know CPR. I've seen CPR save lives in my professional life and also in my own home. I'd like to just tell one personal story about a family member of mine. And I am so thankful that my nurse's training and my understanding of CPR at the time saved my daughter's life. When she was 2, unbeknownst to us, she had spiked a fever and she had a seizure at home. And she didn't start breathing again, and her heart did not start. So what did I do? I kicked in and I did CPR with my own little daughter. And it, of course, saved her life. And we just don't ever know when someone around us is going to need CPR. So you can learn what's called hands-only CPR at your local fire station. And I love your idea, Chief, of the mannequins at every station, and help you learn and become aware and be able to give this life-saving process to someone who may not start their heart on their own. I'm very proud of the progress we've made as a community in learning CPR. Your numbers are great, Chief, and that kind of progress we can do better and better every year as we educate more people and train more people. I'm really thankful for the leadership of the American Heart Association and for the dedication of our firefighters as we work together to keep encouraging more and more people in our community to learn and practice CPR. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Chief Wells and Mayor Gorton. As you all mentioned, our work is far from complete. The improved results from our efforts over the past 2 years reaffirms the importance of sharing this message with everyone near and far. We would not have made this progress without the leadership and collaboration of the Lexington Fire Department. In gratitude of their support, I am very excited to have a little surprise announcement that the American Heart Association is recognizing the Lexington Fire Department with the 2024 Musnick Service Award. The Musnick Service Award was established in 1990 in honor of the late Dr. Franklin Musnick, a longtime devoted volunteer and past president of the board of the American Heart Association in Central and Eastern Kentucky. Dr. Musnick is credited with many accomplishments, including participating in advocacy for CPR in Fayette County and serving as a co-founder of the Emergency Medical Service of Lexington in 1976. It is incredibly fitting to see the Lexington Fire Department receive this honor for their work in CPR education for 2024.
Well, thank you very much. This is an incredible surprise and an incredible honor. And on behalf of the 650 dedicated members of the Lexington Division of Fire and Emergency Services and our fantastic leadership, I humbly accept this and thank you all for what you do.
All right, so to wrap things up, I want to make sure to remind everyone here, if you haven't learned hands-only CPR, please do that. We have some mannequins over here you can practice on. Yes, run over there and do it. You never know when you need it. Yep. Sounds like we're definitely wrapping up. We also want to thank Mighty Lex for showing up from the Lexington Legends. Yay, yeah. We'll be on site next Thursday, June 12th at the Lexington Legends with the fire department, doing some CPR demonstrations. All right, as we wrap, if you all have any interviews or questions, please let us know. We're happy to do that after the fact. So, thank you.
All right.